What's up guys, Kid here, and I'm bringing guys a UU match against Cozmo of RGC in YouTube. It was a pretty good match in my opinion, so let's get into this cool battle. He leads off with a Clay Doll, I lead off with my Needle King. Automatically I predict Stealth Rock, I go for the taunt, but he's went for the reflect, so I think that is a dual screen lead, what's his face? Clay Doll. So he goes down to his Azumarill. I predict either the Aqua Jet or the Waterfall, and I go into my Milotic, and he goes for the Waterfall, and that did a lot. So I already know that it is banded. He switches out, go back into his Clay Doll. I predict the switch, went for a Toxic, and get the Toxic off on the Clay Doll. Excuse me, I just ate. But anyway, I get the Toxic off on the Clay Doll, which is good. So now I go for a Surf, and I get a gay ass crit. And yes, that crit did matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. That crit did matter, because I believe that it probably does have like max special defense. And he goes into a Torterra, and I'm not worried at all right now because I have a Weezing. And he goes straight away for the Seed Bomb. Now I get Black Sludge recovery, and now I go for the obvious Will-O-Wisp on this turn, and he goes switches out into a Blaziken. I'm scared of this Blaziken because I really hate the mix Blazikens and stuff. So now he double switch and goes into a Miss Magius while I go into my Nidoking. And now I switch out because I do not want that thing to set up on me, and I go into my Milotic while he sets up a Calm Mind. And I really despise Calm Mind Miss Magius. I think they're more dangerous than the nasty plot ones, but I think that I like the nasty plot ones and better in my opinion because they get to set up faster. He goes for the substitute while I go for the Haze, predicting attack or a sub. So I go for the Haze away that Calm Mind. Now he goes for another Calm Mind while I go for a Surf and break that sub, which is really good for me because I can prevent that Miss Maggie from setting up. That's why I run Haze on my Milotic. So anyway, he goes for a Thunderbolt, and that won't be doing too much to me because Milotic is just beats. Well, it takes me down to half, and I go for a Haze to haze away that one Calm Mind he has. And right now we're in a little mini Star War at the moment, and basically he's just gonna go for substitute, and I'm just gonna break them a serve, and he's gonna try to set up Calm Minds while I haze them away and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. I'm so happy school is about to be over in about a week, and I'm so fucking happy. So more battles and stuff, and I go for a surf. I go for a surf, and that's not gonna do too much to the Miss Maggie as well. He goes for a Thunderbolt, and that's gonna take me down to 92 health while I go for another surf. And I switch here predicting another T-Bolt, which he does go for, and I go into my Duck Trio, and I'm gonna be able to kill that off with Stone Edge. I really need to change Aerial Ace and give it Night Slash, because Aerial Ace is kind of pointless in my opinion. Now he goes into Azumarill. I fear the Aqua Jet, but he predicts on my switch and goes for a Waterfall, which is good on his part, and that does a lot to Weezing. And Azumarill is just beast. I go for a T-Bolt, just gauging how much heal does, and it takes him down to about like exactly half, while he goes for another Waterfall. And at this point, I'm thinking I won't win this war. So now I think I made a smart play in my opinion. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, cause see, if I didn't go for a Will-O-Wisp, uh, I think that my Milotic probably would have died to another Waterfall. And so I go into my Milotic and I recover all my damage, so I won't be taking that much from his Waterfalls anymore. So now he goes for a Waterfall, and that ended up being kind of not even like I could have just probably got a Pain Split off instead of Will-O-Wisping, seeing that I'm faster than that Azumarill, but I thought that he might be running max speed, max attack instead of max HP, max attack. But anyway, he goes for another Waterfall, and that's not gonna be doing too much because of the burn. And I believe I surf here. He gets hurt by the burn. I believe I surf here just to finish it off. Yeah. So I take out the Azumarill, which is really good. So now I'm getting leftovers recovery, and it's looking really nice for me. At first I predicted him to go back out into the what's his face, the Torterra, but he goes out into a Sceptile, and the obvious Leaf Storm is coming. So I send out my what's his face, my Altaria, my Specs Altaria, who 4 times resist that. Now he switches down to put on Torterra, and I know he thinks that I'm a DD Altaria, but I'm not. I'm actually Specs. That's why I love Specs Altaria. It always misleads people. But anyway, I have a Dragon Dance Altaria, by the way, but I like the Specs one better. So I one hit KO that Torterra, which is nice. And here I predict a Dragon Pulse or Hidden Power Ice, and he goes for the Dragon Pulse, and I send in my Venusaur knowing I can eat that. And I know he's gonna think that he can stay in and 2-hit KO it, but I'm Scarf, so I go for the Sludge Bomb. And Scarf Venusaur is pro. And I take out that Sceptile, and his last poke is a Blaziken. I still don't know what kind of Blaziken it is. So I go into my Milotic to take the fire move, but he goes for the Brave Bird, which is actually interesting, quite interesting to see on a Blaziken. I don't really face Blazikens with Brave Bird, so looking at the damage, I know that it's banded now since the Brave Bird does do a lot and it's not stabbed and stuff. So now it takes me down to 2 HP, and I'm gonna recover all that damage. And I know that the next Brave Bird will not kill me, and I'm gonna kill it off with a Surf. So good game, Cosmo. I always love to battle you, and I hope we can rematch again sometime. You guys rate, comment, subscribe. Uh, check out my other videos and all that stuff. So that's good game. So peace, guys.